My name is Ben Knowles from East Coast Yacht Sales, and this is a detailed walkthrough tour of a 2012 Passport 585 twin cockpit. This boat is the epitome of a Bluewater performance cruising boat, and I'm really excited to show you just how much space is on board this boat and her features. But if you'd like some more information like pricing and options, in the description section I'll have a link for that information, and I'll also have my contact information if you'd like to reach out and have a personal showing. So please take a look at this video and enjoy. As always, we're going to start our tour with the exterior walk around. As you can see, the hull is in excellent condition. This boat is at Bristol Marine in Somerset, Massachusetts, and they're near completion getting her ready to go for the spring. She's not quite there yet. They just need to clean up the deck, exterior deck and whatnot, but certainly she is in quite good condition regardless. I do love this aft swim platform area with this stainless swim ladder that drops down. Look even how they have wrapped leather around the handrails going up, and you have great substantial steps as well, so you can easily board your tender aft here. You have a mom overboard module there, a KVH satellite TV antenna. You have port and starboard side access. And this gets us to one of the many great features aboard this boat, which is this twin cockpit arrangement. So you have a beautiful seating area aft here, as well as forward, of course. And when you're back here, this is just a nice place to lounge, spend time, and there are many different living spaces aboard this boat where you could spend time with your family or on your own. You even have these teak benches here, one on either side. And underneath here, in your lazarette, you have a tremendous amount of storage. This is a cavernous area here. See if I can do a better job getting you that shot. Plenty of space for water toys, fenders, dock lines. You really have a lot of space down here. And one of the other great things I love about the layout of this deck is you have this center flow, straight center line to get down below, and also accesses to the side decks as well. So you really don't feel locked into the center cockpit like you do on some other boats. So you just have this great flow forward here to your dual helm stations. And this helm station, you have a Raymarine E120 bow thruster, your anchor, windlass controls, various multifunction displays, your throttle controls here, as well as your basic nav lights and anchor lights and all that, so you don't need to go below to control your lights if you're cruising at night. And here is some of your hydraulics as well. Off to starboard here, you have your engine data control, and similar to the starboard side, your navigation equipment. But you can see how you have these easy access to the side decks, port into starboard, and you have very comfortable seats as well, so you could choose to sit or stand. And while you're in a seated position, steering looking forward, you have great sight lines looking forward as well. You have your main sheet here, traveler over there, and then your windlass controls for your primary winch right there, and of course your compass. So this is a really nice corner seat that you can just relax on. But we'll get in more detail in the cockpit in a second. Let's continue forward. Here's your shore power cord here. You might notice how there's a cord coming out of your bimini top. This is a new bimini top for this year, and it has solar panels on the soft top there, so can help power up your batteries if you're on a mooring for a long period of time. Even though they haven't cleaned the decks for this season, you can see just how great of condition the teak is. It's not raised up with the thiacol. And also you can see this teak work is in absolutely pristine, gorgeous condition as well. The height of your lifelines are nice and high, and look at the gauge of the stainless that you're working with as well. As you move forward, you can see more of the beautiful stainless work with the dorade vents and these really nice, large stainless opening hatches, both your window ports and overhead hatches there. You can see just how shiny the gel coat is. She is in quite great condition. And then here you are up in the bow. You have for a sailing arrangement, you have a self-tacking jib in the inner stay, and then you have a larger Genoa, overlapping Genoa, which I believe is about a 130 Genoa, and these are all hydraulic, as are your dual anchor windlasses. These owners just have the one anchor on board, but you could easily have a second if you wish. But again, you can see just how beautiful the stainless work is. And I love this forepeak storage as well. You do have a washdown, and here your foot controls for your port, or for your starboard and port anchor windlass. But look at this forepeak storage that you have. It's huge and deep, and you have these hooks to keep things organized. And then forward, I'll see if I can reach in there with the camera, but you have stainless anchor chain. So pretty nice setup there for sure. Everything just feels really well built. Then looking aft, I'll do a quick pan up with this triple spreader carbon fiber hull spar rig. This owner wanted a performance cruising sailboat, so he opted for a hull spar, carbon fiber hull spar, and a 4-spar carbon fiber boom. This boom is gorgeous, as is the mast. And these were both each refinished this past winter. As we walk aft to the cockpit, you'll see how you have Nitronic 50 standing rigging, very heavy gauge. And look at your cleats as well. Beautiful stainless work on your cleats. I like the higher bulwarks here as well. Gives you a nice feeling of, as you're walking forward, that you have something to put your heel on. And this, of course, teak decking is the best non-skid that you can have on a boat, which gives you a nice sense of security as well. Let's do a quick pan into this glorious cockpit. Again, really easy access to the cockpit here. Just a small step up to your helm, and then a small step down into this beautifully protected seating area. This is plenty long where you could just stretch out and take a nice nap while underway. and you're out of the wind because of your dodger here. And this table flips up as well for dining at night. And you even have, this is insulated. Right now there's just some loose gear in here, but this is insulated so you can have drinks in here while underway, so you don't have to go below, which I think is really nice. And just look how beautiful this table is. Really beautiful condition. As we go down below in the raised salon, I just want to point out how easy it is to get below with these stainless handrails here and the stainless handrail forward. So as you go below, you'll use the handrail here. You even have a handrail here as the stainless rails as well as you go below. But now let's take a moment and take in this beautiful raised salon. Look at the huge windows that you have. It's so warm and inviting, and nice different sorts of seating areas. You can just imagine yourself stretched out in the U-shape or J-shape seating area here. And you even have another space right here. But what I love about this chair is you have storage below it, but it also helps as you go below. You don't have these grand wide open spaces. You can go below, you have a handhold here to walk forward to your nav station, and you have a very large TV. Beautiful, beautiful area. You have an ice maker right here, and I love this thoughtfulness where you have your wet locker for your fallies right where you want them to be. And you even have a little graded tray right here where all the dust and whatnot collects as you go below, and it's easy to clean up. But now let's go to the galley. And again, this galley is meant for offshore cruising. You are nicely positioned where you don't have too far to fall at all because of the distance between the two countertops. You can work nicely and in a heavy seaway and feel secure. And you have a tremendous amount of counter space. These are beautiful granite countertops, dual sinks with manual foot pedals, salt and fresh water, as well as hot and cold water pressure. But you have a 3-burner Force 10 stove in great condition. You have freezer space right here where you can access from the top or from the front. Trash compactor right here. Assortment of drawers, all sorts of various types of storage throughout this boat, both above and below the countertops. The storage really is quite endless and beautifully done. Just a really nice warm feeling down here. You have a dishwasher right here. Microwave. Of course, a coffee maker as well. But I'll just open some more of the storage compartments, as you have a lot to work with. Plenty of space for dry goods, plates, cups, cleaning supplies, paper towels. And then look at just how large this refrigerator is. Huge. Beautiful, beautiful refrigerator. And now we'll make our way aft to the master cabin. And this master is massive. It is a beautiful, beautiful master stateroom. Lots of windows. These stainless steel opening window ports are very high quality, as are the overhead hatches as well. Zero signs of any leaks or stains or anything on board. And you even have a seat for your vanity with some storage right here. You do have a dedicated air conditioner in this space as well. And we'll look forward, look at all those series of drawers here. And you have a hanging locker off to starboard and to port, as well as drawers below the master as well. And you even have a small desk here to get some work done. Manuals. More manuals. All right, now let's go forward to the head, your master head with stall shower. Here's your shower in here. Nice and easy surfaces to keep clean and looking good. Storage above and below. Now let's make our way forward. This is a 4 stateroom layout with 2 heads. We have one, what I'm calling a stateroom, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then forward here, you have an over-under berth with drawer storage below and a hanging locker here. Here's your head. There are a couple doors here. So this is your door for your 3rd guest stateroom. With this door closed here, this door is the private way to get to the 2nd head from the forward stateroom. And then your stall shower. Is right here. Now let's go up to the forward VIP. This is a V-berth, and it's designed this way so you could either have 2 children sleeping up here, or you could put a filler cushion in the center and make this a very large berth. But you have lots of headroom, sunlight, and plenty of space on board to put your personal items as well. And this cherry woodwork, as you can see, is in absolutely beautiful condition. As we make our way aft, I'll talk a little bit about the tankage. Again, this is a Bluewater cruising sailboat, so she has about 425 gallons of water and roughly 500 gallons of fuel, so you can really go the distance. And here we are in what I'm calling the 4 stateroom, but what I love about this space is, while it's a stateroom, but it's, for one, you also have a stainless steel workbench here, so you can store this cushion in the aft lazarette if you'd like, and that gives you space for getting work done You can put a vise here. You have all this storage. Of course, you have a washing machine as well, but all this storage for tools. You have your ship's electrical systems on board here, your 24 volt systems and your 110 volt systems, generators, inverters, shore power and generator switches. So this is where a lot of the action is. And then your engine is in here. I have not been able to figure out how to turn on the light for this engine space, so I apologize. I'll do my best to try to take some decent photos and put them in the listing. But this is a very impressive space. You can see the all the fuel delivery valves. You have your Raycor filters. This is a tremendous space for sure, and but I'll show you this a little bit clearer, hopefully, in some photos. This will conclude the walkthrough tour of this Passport 585 named MINOT. Again, if you have any questions, please do feel free to reach out to me, as I'd love to talk to you about all the places you could go aboard this boat.